Man United starting to believe under Ten Hag, says midfield superstar Christian Eriksen, as Luke Shaw opens up on training battles with trickster Antony. When Erik Ten Hag made Christian Eriksen one of his first signings as Manchester United manager, it was a statement about the type of soccer he intended to introduce to the club. Eriksen is a cultured midfielder who is capable of receiving the ball in tight spaces and maintaining possession under pressure. He has the vision to unlock defenses and the control to dictate tempo. He is not disappointed and stands as one of the big success stories of Ten Hag's early reign at Old Trafford. There is still work to be done. United has endured humiliating defeats, losing 4-0 to Brentford and 6-3 to Manchester City. It sits 6th in the Premier League table and on Thursday faces FC Sheriff in the Europa League, which shows just how far the team has fallen after failing to qualify for the Champions League last season. But Eriksen believes Ten Hag, who has already overseen confidence-boosting wins against Liverpool, Arsenal and Tottenham, is building something significant at United. And with United having gone 9 years without winning the league title, he says the revolution being carried out by the Dutch manager is also seizing the attention of those outside of the club. I have the feeling the players feel it and the fans do, Eriksen said at a news conference Wednesday. I even think you guys believe it a bit. I think you can see the development in the games of how we play. There's a bit of a rising. I think we're starting to believe it. Obviously, there's a lot of things that we need to do better, things we can change, but I think overall we're on the right path. United fans, though, have witnessed several false dawns since the retirement of legendary manager Alex Ferguson. Former managers Louis van Gaal, Jose Mourinho, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer all had periods of success as part of their own reboots, but the club has not won a major trophy since 2017 and has had to watch as fierce rivals City and Liverpool have dominated English soccer in that time. The gulf between City and United was brutally exposed at the start of the month when Erling Haaland and Phil Foden both scored hat-tricks as the reigning champions humbled Ten Hag in a crushing derby win. I think they've played together for many years, had the consistency for many years, Eriksen said of City. A lot of new guys have come in. It's up to us to show that consistency, to be out there, stay out there and not get many downs. We need to show our consistency before we can compare. Despite some heavy defeats, Ten Hag's philosophy is clear. There is more of an emphasis on swift passing and attacking soccer. United is dominating opponents more with a high-pressing approach, while signings like Eriksen, Lisandro Martinez, Antony and Casemiro have all had an impact. It has been a remarkable turnaround since losing the first 2 games of the season, at home to Brighton and then the embarrassment at Brentford that sparked concerns about a crisis. A run of 4 straight wins after that eased the pressure on Ten Hag. I think we, the players and in general, started believing what we are doing on the pitch, and a lot of the 1-0 wins gave us confidence that we could do well and get momentum, Eriksen said. That started to build up after the Brentford game. I do think there's a bit of belief. He wants us to do stuff and we try to do what he wants, but on the pitch we have to make our own decisions. I think the qualities we have when, finally, we get to know the base will be even better. Eriksen, who suffered cardiac arrest on the pitch while playing for Denmark at last year's European Championship, has started all but 3 of United's 15 games in all competitions this season and came on as a substitute in another 2. Asked about his fitness after a recent bout of sickness, he was quick to dismiss any concerns. "Do I look sharp?" he asked rhetorically, later adding that he fully intended to be a pivotal figure under Ten Hag. "I didn't want to come here to sit on the bench. That was never my aim. I've never been like that as a footballer, to go somewhere and relax on the bench, so I did see my quality as a player." United fans are seeing that quality too. In other news, Luke Shaw opens up on training battles with trickster Antony. Luke Shaw is enjoying battling with high-quality Antony during their training sessions. Antony has had a fine start to life at Manchester United since his big money move from Ajax during the summer. Shaw has lavished praise on the Brazilian and believes the winger will only improve with time. Talking to manut.com, he revealed what it feels like to defend against Antony. He said, "We have good battles and training, and it's really good to be able to train against someone like him with such high quality. Game by game, he's getting better and better, and in the game against Newcastle, he was man of the match for me. He looks really confident. He's running past players and coming inside, creating chances and scoring goals. He's in a really good moment, and we know there is still more to come. But he's taking the right steps, and that's really good for the team." Luke Shaw and Antony are undroppable in the current squad. The left back has fought his way back into the lineup after being dropped due to poor displays against Brighton and Hove Albion and Brentford. Shaw was reintegrated into the starting XI after the defeat against Manchester City. Since then, he has been one of the more consistent players in the team. He is taking attacking positions in the opposition's half and helping his team to create pressure. Shaw also helped the team to maintain clean sheets against Newcastle United and Tottenham Hotspur. His probing cross was met by Casemiro, who scored an injury-time equalizer against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge last weekend. He undoubtedly has the edge over Tyrone Malaysia for the starting left-back spot. Antony has been ever-present at the right flank since his transfer. Being a left-footer, he offers a different angle of passing the ball as all other forwards are right-footed. He is lightning quick and full of tricks, often leaving defenders on the floor. In 10 games for the Red Devils, he has bagged 3 goals. The next step for the Brazilian will be to improve his numbers and help the team score more goals.